Even after recovering from COVID-19, many people report lingering fatigue, poor lung function, and a weakened immune system. And as the seasonal flu returns each year with increased intensity, our bodies face a double challenge recovering from the past, while preparing for what's next. Fortunately, one of the most powerful tools we have to support immune recovery and defense is simple and accessible: nutrition. In this article, we'll explore how specific foods can help boost natural antibodies inflammation support lung healing after illness. Let's begin by understanding what happens to our immune system after illness, and why flu season makes immune recovery even more urgent. Immune recovery after COVID-19 and the return of the flu. After COVID-19, the immune system often remains in a disrupted state. Studies show that people recovering from the virus may experience reduced white blood cell function, increased systemic inflammation, damage to lung tissue and mucosal barriers. At the same time, seasonal influenza viruses continue to circulate, putting additional pressure on a still recovering immune system. In fact, co-infections, flu and COVID at the same time, have been reported more frequently in recent years. That's why nutrition for immune support in this phase must target three core goals: enhance antibody and immune cell production, reduce lingering inflammation, help the lungs repair and function better. Let's explore the top immune supportive foods backed by science. Foods that boost antibodies and immune cells. Garlic contains allicin compound with strong antibacterial and antiviral properties. It activates macrophages and natural killer NK cells, key players in viral defense. For best results, consume raw or lightly cooked garlic daily. Yogurt and kefir. Probiotic-rich foods like yogurt and kefir support the gut microbiome, which houses over 70% of the body's immune cells. Look for unsweetened, live culture versions to increase IgA and IgG antibodies. Berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries rich in anthocyanins and vitamin C. Berries stimulate interferon production, helping cells block viral replication. They're also high in antioxidants that protect immune cells from stress. Eggs, especially free-range or pasture-raised eggs, are nutrient-dense, containing zinc, selenium, choline, and vitamin D, all essential for white blood cell function and immune signaling. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, collards loaded with folate and beta-carotene. Leafy greens help immune cells divide and function properly. Vitamin A from these vegetables supports mucosal immunity, our first line of defense. Foods that reduce inflammation after illness. Turmeric plus black pepper. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, significantly reduces pro-inflammatory cytokines. Black pepper piperine enhances curcumin absorption by over 2,000%. Try it in golden milk or soups. Extra virgin olive oil, a staple of the Mediterranean diet. Olive oil contains oleocanthal, an anti-inflammatory compound similar to ibuprofen. It also supports heart and lung health during recovery. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines rich in omega-3s. These fish reduce chronic inflammation and improve respiratory function. They also support healthy lipid balance, which aids immune cell signaling. Green tea packed with egg epigallocatechin gallate. Green tea modulates immune responses and decreases inflammation markers. Enjoy 2-3 cups daily for immune benefits. Avocados. Avocados are rich in vitamin E and glutathione, a master antioxidant that protects cells and aids in tissue repair after inflammation or infection. Foods that support lung healing and recovery. Raw honey soothes sore throats and reduces inflammation in the respiratory tract. Its antimicrobial properties support healing from upper respiratory infections. Fresh ginger acts as a natural bronchodilator, opening airways and easing breathing. It also helps clear mucus and relieve chest tightness. Pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that thins mucus and reduces sinus and bronchial inflammation. Perfect in smoothies or as fresh juice. Carrots and pumpkin rich in beta-carotene, vitamin A precursor. These support the regeneration of lung tissue and mucosal surfaces damaged during infection. Onion family onions, chives, leeks contain sulfur compounds and quercetin that support detoxification and reduce airway inflammation. They also have mild antiviral properties. Common mistakes in immune nutrition and what to avoid. While eating well can support recovery, certain mistakes can undermine progress. Over-consuming sugar and processed foods increases inflammation and suppresses white blood cell function. Skipping breakfast can spike cortisol and delay immune response. Overloading on supplements without testing may create imbalances or toxicity. Relying only on pills and neglecting real food. Whole foods provide complex nutrient synergy that supplements lack. Final thoughts. Let food be your front line. You don't need miracle pills or expensive powders to rebuild your immunity. Instead, look to your kitchen. Add garlic to your soup. Sip green tea each afternoon. Enjoy probiotic-rich kefir with berry estradiol. Olive oil on leafy greens include salmon, eggs, and pumpkin in weekly meals. Each meal you eat can either weaken or strengthen your immune defenses. So as flu season continues, and as we all heal from the long shadow of COVID-19, remember, your strongest protection begins on your plate. Share this with someone who's recovering or looking to stay healthy this season. Follow us for more science-based nutrition guidance.